The cage. Two young birds once took a friendship. One safely lived in a nice cage. The other could anywhere leap. For free he has been as the air. They met often and gladly chirped. Poor little bird without a cage. The one in cage at the end quipped. Oh, poor little bird in a cage, said the other, flipping in the air. They loved each other so dearly. Their shared short time was so precious. Yet one enjoyed flying freely, the other cage still felt joyous. And each time they had to part ways, the same remarks they make always. One day the bird in cage in vain waited to meet his precious friend. He became more and more frantic. He felt within something tragic has occurred to his confidant. Indeed, since their last encounter, as he was floating in the air, basking in the sun and blue sky, aimed at him a wicked hunter. He missed his heart, but hurt his wings. How the poor bird managed to fly remained beyond explanation. And how he managed to survive, to find a way toward his friend, was even a bigger mystery. True love carries with it a strength that goes beyond rhymes or reason. True love will go at any length, regardless the times and seasons. As he was reeling and bleeding, he dropped by the cage of his friend. Ah, what silent pain filled the air, and how deep was their agony. All their lives have stood between them a few iron bars called a cage. All their lives they were precious gems who could have been on the same page. Only now that it was too late, they at last seized their common fate. A few iron bars called a cage has stopped them from being too close, but now at the end of their age, they can finally smell the woes and detect the depth of their love. Poor little bird without a cage. Oh, poor little bird in a cage. Between them always stood a cage. Now, understanding the story of the cage. The cage, in a way, is the story of humanity. The little birds are humankind found mainly in two groups. The little bird in a cage lives by the status quo. He goes to school, goes to church, gets married, works, travels, and in a certain way does things by the book. The cage, all the rules and regulations he grew up with, confers to him a sense of security. He does not conceive life without it. The little bird without a cage is the other element of society, the free thinker, the free spirit who sees life according to his own understanding and does things his ways. He cannot stand the idea of being told what to do or to live according to the norms. He goes where he wants, does things how it pleases him. He gets married if he wants to, but does not abide by the laws of marriage. He works the type of job that allows him to be lazy if he wants to, or to take off and go. Nevertheless, he can have good cage friends that he loves and enjoys their company, like in this story. While the caged bird feels safe and does not get to experience many things in life, for example, recreational drugs, broken or illicit relationships or else, the bird without a cage has no limits in what he can do or experience. He calls that his freedom. He calls himself a free thinker and at times feels bad for his caged friend. But freedom comes with a cost, with great risk and dangers if not well managed. Someone's freedoms and where starts the freedom of the other. That brings balance to life. A free bird is a temptation and easy prey for the heartless politicians, the hypocrite religious leaders, the trickers or wicked elements out there. Those are the wicked hunter, always going after your heart to deceive you. If the wicked hunter can trick you in your heart, he eliminates you by clipping or hurting your way of survival, your wings. He cuts your supplies. If you still can, you try to find and reunite with the only element that won't hurt you, your cage bird friend. Some elements in life will never allow you to enjoy your freedom, the warmth of the sun or the serenity of the blue sky. The choice remains yours to pick the life that fits you. After all, God has created us a free moral agent.